Hi everybody, it's Russ. Um, I know it's been a while. I've had a lot going on this week. And hey, I finally got it figured out, I think. I'm going to be using my phone for this one. Before I was using a camera, and for whatever reason, whenever I did it, it was like causing this glare. So we're going to try this, see if it works. Today I'm going to do a general reading. I don't have a title for it yet. We'll see what comes out. But the recording date is July 1st, 2025. You don't have to pay attention too much about that. This is an energetic read, so this could be for any of the signs. Again, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So, if it's not you, then it's not you. But the energy that I was getting for this was, first of all, I had a dream last night, and I do apologize if it's my own energy. I try to clear it, and I try to do everything that I can to make sure that I'm giving the clearest reading or getting the clearest message that I can. But this felt a little different because it didn't feel like it was me, so I decided to share it anyway. The dream I had was there was something about a surprise visit. People show up, a group of men, and it's mostly women that are at home. There's a young girl that holds her young sibling in her arms, and these men come in. There's a woman having a very private moment on the toilet while these men just invade her privacy. I'm getting something about a violation code due to law or order that is made up with fallacies. Did I say that right? Again, I don't know if that has anything to do with what's going on with you, but that's what I was picking up. Again, if it doesn't fit, then it doesn't fit. This feels very intrusive, whatever this is. There was like this paper that was handed, this somewhat like of an order, but it wasn't an order that necessarily made any sense, I guess. Around noon, I saw 2 dragonflies that flew around my head. Then they landed on the plants. I got something about Sir Galahad and the folklore surrounding him. So I don't know if you're reading anything about that stuff, or if there's a certain story that resonates with you about Sir Galahad. The word or the name Wallace popped into my head. I didn't look up what that meant, but I got it very quickly. The month of September, there's something that goes on around that time, or there's something about the month of September that's significant. Deep in the heart of man, and I heard someone say that. There's something about a faucet, and something about drip drip. 2 songs that popped into my head: Keep on Rolling by the Doobie Brothers and Hey Pretty by Poe. Check up those songs. You can check up the lyrics or watch the music video, and both if you can, if they have that as an option. And then I also got a female saying, he never asked. He never asked. This feels very urgent and very important, this last message. He never asked. So yeah, I don't know if this resonates, but if it does, then I hope it reaches the right people. And I do apologize because sometimes, I'll give you a message and usually it's about food, because I'll be like, oh, the thought of a chicken patty popped into my head, and I'll bring the message, and then we end up having chicken patties for dinner. So I don't know, or pizza. Anyway, that's what I got. I'm gonna leave that close just in case if I have to go back and check. So I don't know if you can see my shirt. It's Dolly Parton. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is my new shirt. Okay, so first we're gonna do the Inner Child Oracle card. I feel like there's something else I was supposed to say and I didn't say it. I don't know what it is. We'll see. In the summertime, popping in my head. In the summertime, in the weather. Maybe that's on the radio. Can I hear it on the radio? Okay. Something about carrot and a ring. Carrot gold. Okay, let's see. What do we have right now? Yeah, I'm still no clue what this is going to be called. We'll find out. Just one card. One card from this. Nope, that's too much. There we go. Passion. Light side is enthusiasm, energy, purpose. The shadow is apathy, disinterest, and indifference. It says follow your passion and your enthusiasm. It fuels your purpose. So it's somebody on like, I gotta fix these cards. Looks like on, I was gonna say tip of the iceberg. Okay, so this looks like ice. He's on ice or snow, and the sun is warming it. He's on skis. He's got his pole reaching up to the sun. He's heading towards the sun. He's looking towards it. Give me a second. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I pick up. Right now, it feels like there's something that you need, but you're not exactly sure how to go about it. Or I should say, there's something that you want, but you don't know how to go about it. But you actually don't just want it. It's actually needed. It's for you. There's something that you need. Got compassion at the bottom of the deck. Empathy, kindness, and understanding. Shadows, indifference, judgment, and harshness. Show compassion to yourself and others. Kindness does matter. Okay. Again, I will tell you in the description what... I don't know why I put that card back, because I might have to go back to it. I'm going to leave it out. I'm going to have to fix this deck. I will show in the description what cards I used. So these ones are the Inner Child. Very pretty deck. I like them very much. Okay, now we will do the Cosmic Energy. Let's see. What we got here. These are my Oracle cards. I do mostly Oracle reads. I do Tarot sometime, but it's usually energetic that I go by. I don't use Tarot too much. I usually use my own cards and Oracle. But if I do use Tarot, I will let you know. Let's see here. What do we got? Ooh, friendship. I'm going to keep that. Cherish friendships. They are the harbors for your soul. Again, they're walking towards the sun. I'm going to get you another card because that didn't exactly flip out, but it was like it jumped. Are you ignoring a friendship right now? Ooh. Awareness. Maintain awareness. Be present in every moment. Okay. This is the sun and butterflies, plants, stars. Awareness. Okay, let's go for the next one. Let's see what else we got. This one feels like a big mystery. I know what this one is. Okay, and then the other cards after this deck, I'm going to use my own. So this one is the Spirit Animal Oracle, and I really like these cards. They're very cute. Very pretty, very simple. I kind of like the cards that they get straight to the point, and then we see where we go from there. Those are the ones I usually go for. So yeah. Sorry for my hair. I didn't bother to fix it today. Whatever. Ooh. These ones have numbers. Beaver Spirit. The number 6 might be important to you. March, April, May, June. Maybe something happened in June. Were you born in June? Did you just have a birthday? The Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. This feels like, I'm going to put this with the friendship thing. Be aware of your friendships. Be aware of who you let into your home. Everybody that you allow in your home is a friend. You may think that because maybe you're a very giving, trusting person, but not everybody is a friend. You have to be careful of the company you keep. And if this message isn't for you, maybe it's for someone that you do know. Awareness. Maintain awareness. Be present in every moment. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the company you keep. Yeah, number 6. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to use this. Let's see here. Which one's first? This one. And then I got this deck. Okay. All right. Let's do this one first. These are cards from shows and everything. These are ones that I made. They're just, people that I like, entertainers or people throughout history. Someone is really in their feels. And Dawson Leary crying. There's somebody who's really... Have a friend hurt you? A friend do something that caused harm? Be careful who you let into your home. Did somebody take something from your house? What was it? What? Hold on a second. Somebody take something from you. Surprise visit. People show up. Young girl holds young sibling. The order. Okay. Sibling in her arms as men come in. A woman is on the toilet while the men invade her privacy. Violation code due to law and order that is made up with fallacies. Again, I apologize if I said that wrong. Around noon, I saw 2 dragonflies that flew around my head, then landed on my plants. Sir Galahad and folklore that surround him. Look up those stories. The word or name Wallace. The month of September. Something about deep in the heart of man. A faucet, drip, drip. Song Keep on Rolling by the Doobie Brothers and Hey Pretty by Poe. He never asked, a female says. And this is very urgent. Okay, so that's interesting. I feel like I want to get one more from this pile. This is an interesting read. No one can come into your place without permission. Nobody. This is by force. Be very creepy. It's somebody who pretended to be somebody else, not who they seem. This is interesting. Be careful who you let in. Don't trust everybody. Not everybody is a friend. They might say, hey, involved in the same stuff. Hey, you and me, we hang out at the same park. You know, we're friends. Hey, I've seen you here before. Okay, these are tarot cards, but these are ones that I made up with what I think, not necessarily. Like, I go by what I get, not necessarily. What's this? Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings. Be practical and wise. Loyal relationships. And this is from Brothers Grimm. Again, I use the same, like, shows and stuff. Just because then I know. Passion. Enthusiasm, energy, and purpose. Disinterest and indifference. New beginnings. Be practical and wise. Go by what you believe, not what other people are trying to get you to believe. Not everything is what it seems. Okay, and then that's followed by the Ace of Cups from the movie Matilda. Abundance, new beginnings. Again, new beginnings, fulfilling relationships. Got some good stuff coming in. Okay. And then these can be in your dreams. Might be something that you see in your dreams. You might see it in real life. Let's see. This reading is like. Something that was an opportunity that was given to you, but somebody else took it. It's not by who you think it is. Again, resurrection. You will face great problem and be victorious. I'm gonna get another one. I feel like I have to get another. There we go. The chess player. Watch your health and find out what is causing you to be stagnant. What is slowing you down? What is stopping you from fulfilling those great relationships? What is stopping you from getting to your new beginning? You have to be wise, be smart, be decent, make good decisions. I saw this thing that said that, it's what you think, I guess. But a lot of the times I'll get these videos where they're like, was this one video that said, rip up your morals. You have to be bad to get what you want. I don't think that's true at all. I don't. I mean, in a lot of cultures, they tell you to do what is right over what is wrong. Morals do matter because they shape. They take shape. The thing is if you become a terrible person, if you're going to do bad things, then it doesn't necessarily mean that karma is coming, right? I guess it depends on what you believe. Again, your belief system. But if you do, who would you rather help? You're going to help somebody who is helping you out, or are you going to help the person that keeps consistently stabbing you in the back? Who are you going to help? The person you can trust, or the one that's shown you can't trust them at all? Who do you choose? Be wise with your decisions. Think about who's really in your corner. Who has your back? Who wants you to be healthy? Who wants you to be a good person? Who? Be mindful of the people that you keep around you. Just because they say that they're in for the same things doesn't necessarily mean that they live by that. There's people that preach and there's people that practice what they preach. Think about it. Okay, let's see. One more. Let's see. Please, one more. Do want to make one thing clear. This seems to be a big deal. Happens to everybody in some form. Is that bank robbery? Though this card represents theft, it is not one about material or money. Instead, you have felt drained of your energy or second-guessed yourself. Remember your accomplishments and recognize your worth. Own it. This goes with what I was going to say here next. Change of plans. To cancel a flight, trip, or even decide not to marry means we've decided not to transition in life. New beginnings. Okay. Okay. So what I was going to say was a lot of the times people will say things, and again, I'm not saying this is your case. This might be just, let's say we're just having a conversation, even though I'm speaking to you and I'm not hearing what you say, but I'm hearing somebody. When it comes to certain situations, when it has to do with drinking, our eating habits, drug abuse, sex addiction, just overall, everything, right? Everything. I don't necessarily think that people are what they do, though that does shape what they're going to do the next day. So say, and I'm speaking from experience in certain aspects. Say you decide, oh my gosh, I've drank away a whole year, or I've smoked endlessly to numb it, whatever that is. I've made these other plans. I've decided I'm not going to do this. I'm going to hang out with this crowd, not this crowd. What usually happens is, I don't want to make it sound like I'm judging you, because I'm not. It's one of those things, we don't want to carry that with us, right? I mean, if you're gonna say you do start a family, right? You start a family and you don't want your legacy to be whatever that negative pattern was. And I'm not saying this is you, I'm just talking in general, is that when we make the decision to do something, hopefully it's a good decision, because that thing, we can be, happy about, we could be proud about. It's not something that we want to say, hey, I let this person in my house because those are the people I hung out with. That's my crowd. But are you doing the same things that they're doing? Is that your tribe? Is that your crowd? Are those your people? Am I making sense? I think this is why morals are important, because we want some sort of legacy to be a positive, not something that we've made clear over and over again that we can't be trusted. We want people to look up to us. We want to be an example. We want to leave the planet in better shape for, our children, our grandchildren, whomever. I feel like there needs to be, and again, I feel like this is specifically for at least a few people, but it feels like it's split. One way is for one part, and then the other side is for the other. Commit to somebody who's trustworthy. Don't just go by that person fulfills me at this moment of time. Because eventually, you're going to get into the same habit of, hey, I'm going to be bored with this. Don't get bored. So I'm getting love reading on one side, friendship on the other, being aware of who you're letting in, because I feel like you thought somebody was a friend and they weren't. I've been there. I think everybody has, where maybe you did some wrong things because you thought people were your friends and you cared about being liked. Again, we've all been there. To cancel a flight. Did you cancel something? Are you afraid of commitment in all shapes and forms? And then maybe say, oh, well, it's because of these people? Well, to an extent, it is, very much. But that's why we have to be careful of who we keep as company. If they've proven time and time again that they're not trustworthy, do yourself a favor, walk away. Be careful of the company you keep, because I feel like maybe even if you've helped them in some way, they're going to just do it to you. You don't want to be next. Okay, I guess I'm going to end it there. Yeah, let's walk away. Walk away. It is time to ground your energies. You may feel threatened or have been recently, but know that Mother Earth is sending protection to shield your walk along this path. All right, I gotta end it there. I mean, I don't know. I was gonna give you songs, but I kind of did, right? I gave you songs already, so there's that. Anyway, that's my general read. I have no idea what I'm gonna name this, so that'll be fun. All right, that's it for now. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I wish you the best as always. Be careful of the company that you keep. Make sure that you're surrounded by good people, not people that are gonna treat you crappy or others crappy. That says a lot about them, right? So, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day and make some good decisions. whoever this is for, I wish you the best. Um, Nothing but love and light your way, and I feel like I gotta say it. You're better than that. You're better than that. Stay decent. Have a good day. Bye.